heck is that? It's like one of those Citroen vans. Yeah, but Tommy, that's not what you do. That's not the same thing. Oh, it's a Renault Kangoo. Ramming speed. Looks a little bit autumnal here. I don't think they say that, Jens. They don't say Kangoo. I think it I don't know what it is, Jens, but like, you'll hear people from the East End of London say water. Instead of water, they'll say water. It's like they're missing out the T in the middle, and they do the same thing with tattoo. So they say water and tattoo. It's weird. What was that Citroen, Leo? What was that Citroen that had, I'm trying to think, it had like suspension. I think it was back in the 80s they started doing it, and you started the car, and then after about 10 seconds the car just went like up. Was it a BX? It was something like that. You started the car and the car went, it jacked itself up on its air suspension. And I can't remember if they did an advert for it where they had like a camera. They were trying to drive a camera down the road and point it like a racehorse or something. They did it in a normal car, then they did it in this Citroen over this super bumpy road. In this Citroen, it was just absorbing all the bumps because it had this like active suspension. But yeah, I remember seeing a guy getting his car and start it, and then he sat there and then it went. It was just weird. Do they not do that anymore? That kind of air suspension. They stopped doing it. You haven't won 132 yet. Does it appear to be stable? Does the motorbike pack and sound fact? Yeah, Neil J. I had to rewind to a 29th of July save game. Because some mod in August that I used must have baked something into the save game file, and Eurotruck would load, play, and then crash after about 2 minutes. But I've basically gone back to a July save game, and that works okay. But I've gone through my mods. I showed my mods at the start of the stream, and some of the Jazzy Cat stuff is stable now for 132, and some of it isn't. It stopped due to seasickness complaints. I just thought it stopped because it was maybe unreliable or expensive to fix or something. Benjamin Stubbs, how you doing? Well, put a capper at the end, Dr. D, so we know. You think your accent is exactly what you... Are you from the east end of London by any chance? It's a nice scenery we're driving by here. Somebody carefully crafted those buildings over there, and we're not even paying any attention. Pretty good sugar glider. Hey, Rockman, how you doing? I hate the way the AI changes lanes. It's just horrible. "15 minutes from London." ETA Wednesday 12:40 needs to be the Wednesday night, so we've got effectively one more sleep allowed. South of Dijon. You topped your first ship in the ocean, Baz. Feels good, right, Baz? Wait till you get a citadel hit with your guns as well. You watch their health go whoosh. There used to be a popular song in the 80s called East End Boys and West End Girls. That was a Pet Shop Boys song you're talking about. Thanks. Huh? What? I've not eaten that yet. I ate the other one. What was the other one again? Apple and cinnamon. Well, you're going to have to make one of those for Dave at some point. But people want to know, did you make it yourself or was it a packet?
Yeah, each one will taste different.
Eh?
Each one will be different.
What, so you made it from ingredients?
Yeah. Go like that.
There you go.
Bit of that.
Wait, so you made a perfectly good moist cake and you have no idea what ingredients you used?
I have no idea the amount.
You've no idea what amount. So if you ever make something really good, you didn't write it down, then you've oh my God.
That's the return of the
Well, so yeah, so Mrs. Squirrel made an amazing cake, and I'll never see it again because she didn't write down what she did. Good times.
I've got another one. See how that's turned out. I think I put too much caffeine.
Well, can you just like write stuff down and then when it works out, we'll at least know what you did? Because that was a very, very moist cake. Can't believe that. Best cake she's ever made, and she's no idea how she made it now. Yeah, but the thing is, NPR, is if you do happen to make a really good cake, you then can't do it again. Trucker, I already said that the balloon was G-nuts. keeping it a secret is all a conspiracy. I don't think she's bored. She just wanted to use a new oven, Mrs. Frosty. Yesterday was a classic example of why having 2 ovens is a good idea. She was baking a cake in one oven, and in the other oven my son was making himself a pizza. It's a bit of a sharp turn for a motorway, don't we think? Yeah, kitchen's more or less done, Simone. Just a bit of painting left. But that won't happen till October. Painter comes back in October and he'll paint the wall the final colour. Bathroom doesn't start till December, NPR. Which is really annoying. No tracker R today. I think he bought the pizza. Well, that's the thing, NPR. It's supposed to start on the... I think it's the 10th of December. So probably take about at least a week to do it, maybe a bit more, so it should be done before Christmas. I'm not looking forward to that one. Like, not being able to have a shower and having to shave downstairs. Like, having one toilet in the house of 5 people, I am not looking forward to that. Having to go to the gym to get a shower. Sith Rylis, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the house, thank you for your support. Grow a beard instead. Oh. Do we use DDR3 RAM? I can't remember actually. Simon G. No shave November. Lol. 1080 Ti presumed. No, we don't have an ensuite. You have 5 people in the house and only 1 bathroom. The other one is gross and nobody uses it. Wow. Yeah, Neil J, I think you can download my Track.io profile. Yeah, I basically tweaked it so that there is some dead zone in the middle. Because, like, what I didn't want is, like, if I just move my head very, very slightly, I didn't want it to be camera moving, so I put, like, a very small dead area. And then it slowly moves and then accelerates away kind of thing. So it almost feels sticky, like that. So I can look over here like that quite smoothly. Yeah. And the vertical I also tweaked as well. But, oh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. That looks like a crash. Blimey. I'll be interested to see what the actual error says. Can't believe that. How's it been stable for like almost 3 hours and now it crashes? Let's have a look at the log file. Let's have a look at the log file. Euro truck. Game log. What the heck is that? Right, you've got to see this error. Error. G buildbot winslave final build ETS2 build prism source P3 core collections arrays base implementation header file, and then array buffer segment T prism index outside array boundaries. That is a pure coding problem. That's a bug. That's what that is. Basically, they've tried to access an index of an array and it's outside the boundary and it's thrown an error. But that's the kind of exception that should be caught, really. That's the kind of exception that should be caused. You shouldn't ever allow an error like that to propagate up and crash the whole game. That's definitely a new one on me. I can't even remember what city we were coming into then. No, that is hard to debug, that is. Absolutely. That random guy, welcome back. Was it Leon? Well, it'll be interesting to see if it does it at Leon. No. Flop shop. I have traffic mods from Jazzycat, but not traffic increasing mod. So it crashed when we got to here, didn't it? We're coming down that bit there. I was just about to turn right, if I remember. Let's see what happens. It might have just been like a freak occurrence. Is the stream laggy or is your internet rubbish? I don't know. Is it lagging for anybody? Ooh, that was a stutter. No lag. Looks like it's your internet, man. Do you get stutter when you go to Stuttgart? Old Fortran saying, dimensioning for worst case waste space in other than worst case instances. I'm very happy to say, Crusher, I never did Fortran. Well, Flop Shop, it's been fine for nearly 3 hours, man. And then it crashed. We'll see what happens. What's the key for quick save? Can anybody remember the key for quick save? Is it F9? Scroll lock? There we go. It's the scroll lock key. Which, I hate the fact they use the scroll lock key because it activates my scroll lock. Which means when I go to use like Excel and other programs where you want to scroll, you're like, why is it behaving so weird?
Welcome back, Mato.
Souls of Power, welcome back. That's why I always hit it twice. That's pretty much what I just did. Right, okay, we're almost here now. This is where it crashed as we come up to this right turn. Yeah, I hardly ever use it though, Captain Flint. I think the last time I ever used that quick save was probably about 2 years ago. I think it'd be fine, personally. Yeah, exactly. If I reassign it and then I forget what it was, you guys won't be able to help me. It was just a one-off glitch, I think. See you, Dark Variable. Have a good one. Yeah, isn't it weird how ETS doesn't allow modifier keys? That is really strange. Well, large one, you're in a hot place in Cyprus. What's a modifier key? Control, Alt, Shift.
Welcome back, Mato.
Mark, with 2 months, welcome back. Yeah, it's a new Chrome DLC. We've got a Chrome trailer on board. I think we'll take another nap shortly, so it's just gone midnight. We have to get it there by Wednesday evening. Currently ETAing. Wednesday AM. We're good. We can sleep. Yeah, Arrow, if you get a wheel, it's a real game changer. The bikes, duck streams, if you go to my mod spreadsheet, look for the motorcycle pack from Jazzy Cat. It's that one.
Happy anniversary, Mato.
Need to get some more fuel as well. We're like a quarter of a tank left. We've come all the way from Aberdeen. Inova, thank you for 8 months. Actually, we'll rest here. You tried ETS with your game controller. It's still, I think, it's still easier with the game controller than keyboard. When I first started, I was using keyboard, and I went and grabbed my joystick from the loft, and I used that for a bit. In fact, I was using that for a while. On the road. Last time I looked at it, it didn't look very good. We'll see. I'll look at it again. "5:30 a.m. Right, we have 300 Ks left. It's not far. Yeah, the joystick works okay. It's just that when you're turning, you have to like hold the stick and wait for the wheel to turn. It's not positional like this. You can't do that. You have to hold it, wait for it to turn, hold it, wait for it to turn, hold it, wait for it to... It's like that. So when you're taking 90-degree bends, it's a bit harder than a wheel. Find your keys along the keyboard in a line with 50-degree increments. Why is that like a row of keys? Mr. Jeff Faviano, thank you very much for your host, sir. Appreciate that, Jeff. Thanks. A Jeff raid as well. Oh my god. The Jeff. What do we call you guys? The Jeffskis. The Favianos. Welcome. Jeff raid. Guys, mods, can we get a shout out for Jeff Faviano? If you love GTA, he's your man. He also does occasional iRacing oval, I've noticed. Breaking Cyber, thank you for 4 months, sir. You wonder when GTA 6 will be out? I think you'll know when it's coming out. There'll be an awful lot of marketing and an awful lot of hype. Andy, which gearbox do you have mapped 3/4 or 4/4? I have 3/4. Andy, you're going to Gosford, aren't you, Andy? Yeah, you're at the same hotel as me, I think. Oh my god, it's so close to Gosford. Thursday to Sunday. I'm only there on Friday. You got an extra beer drinking day going on. That's in 2 weeks, isn't it? 5th to... No, hang on. Is it 5th to the 7th? Wow, that's close. That is close. Yeah, I'm going to get down there about lunchtime on Friday. The only thing, Andy, there's no pool table. Or snooker table. Dark times. I used to enjoy this little snooker games we had. It's fun. David L, welcome. Not as much pain as you was this morning, Lotus. What's the problem, dude? Yeah, we're just finishing up the first job here. Stupid car. Move. Back in the day, Scania. Ed Stobart's used 3/3. What do you drive now, Andy? You've had severe leg cramps. Have you been iRacing? DAF CFs and XS, got you. Look at that, early morning. Do you know you must watch video on YouTube? Yes, it's the is it the Beamin G one? Next car game, that's it. Hello, what's going on here then? I highly recommend a restaurant called Buddy's in the USA. They do American style food in a massive amount. Here's the thing, right? I don't like having like massive amounts of food. I like it when you get like the food that you've got is really tasty and it just leaves you like just right at the end. You don't sit there and there's still like half a plate left. Why is it 70 over here? The right-hand drive position has you sat twisted. Why? What, on the new ones? Have you tried the new ones, Andy? Because like the whole seat rotates round, doesn't it? Turn that off now. Two weeks to Cosford. Outrageous.
Happy anniversary, Matter.
Mr. Zeed, thank you for 3 months. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Zeed. Oh, not again. Yeah, I like the flat floor on the S. Well, the guys I talked to at Truckfest, the truckers, the ones that had the new Scanias loved it. They never mentioned that one. Yep, medical supplies. Dash Dig, 50 months, hit the bullseye. Thanks, Dash Dig. What's that? Is what? Peach and hazelnut? What? So Mrs. Squirrel's made another apple and cinnamon cake, and she's made a peach and hazelnut, which is something I've never heard of in a cake before. I'm beginning to think you're just grabbing things out the cupboard. Bit of this, bit of that. Like some mad professor in the lab. We're having a bake-off. I think we're having a taste-off. Hang on. Wait, so... Here we go. So this one is the, this one on the left is the apple and cinnamon. Blimey, it's still warm. Did you write down the ingredients? Mrs. Squirrel's Legendary Random Cakes. Right, hang on, so that's squishy. We got the squish test. Looks good, right? It smells good. Hey? Oh. I would say it just needs to cool off a little because the inside's still a bit too wet yet. Otherwise, pretty good. Pretty good. And this one is the random one, right?
Welcome to to the nut house.
SJ Stephen, welcome to the Nut House, sir. Thanks for your support. This is peach and hazelnut. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like a pillow, isn't it? It's like you put your head down, you go, oh.
I was thinking more of the rubbery texture most of my cooking.
Peach and hazelnut. You can see the bits on that one, look. See it? I'd say the peach and hazelnut one is a much, like, it's been baked slightly better. It's lovely and fluffy. But I'd say the flavour of the apple and cinnamon is way better. And it could be the apple's making it a bit moist inside, or maybe it just needed a bit longer. You put a lot of apple in it, it could be that then. It might need a bit longer. Or maybe it's just too much apple. But it's really nice. I approve. Sorry, Miss Crazy Cat Lady. But she's bringing me cake. I'm not going to not eat it. No, you see, I'm like Paul on British Bake Off. I'm like, yeah, it's a really firm texture, but a little bit too much apple. Like some kind of food critic. A sub-perk Mrs. Squirrel's cake. How the heck am I going to get that to you? I wonder if she'll do me some cakes for me to take to Cosford. And then Andy can try some, and Chewy, and Sommy and Dre. And they can all try Mrs. Squirrel random cakes. See what they think. Oh boy. Should I get her to make one, Andy? Get her to make a couple of those random cakes.
Welcome to the nut house.
Lord Reaper, thank you for gifting us up to Miss Crazy Cat Lady. Welcome, Miss Crazy Cat Lady. Thank you very much, Lord Reaper. Gavin K, thanks for 33 months, dude. You're welcome. How do you mod your shifter, Redex? When you buy one of these SKRSs, on the top of your G27 shifter, there's like a plastic cover, you just pop it off, and you see a single screw. Take the screw out, top bit comes off, put the new one on, screw here, just holds it, like a little lug screw there. It's dead easy. And then this cable just plugs into your USB somewhere. No, SBJ, I just think that the amount of apple just made it a little bit too moist. I'm not complaining. It tastes amazing. Yes, you can, Defender. Ask the mods for a link. You get the Almar SKRS shifter, not the CSIO one. I'll certainly try, Mrs. Frosty. It's a long way off. Yeah, no worries, Mrs. Frosty, it's fine. Public safety down, you can get the Almar. Oh my god. Didn't realise that was going to turn. The difference between them is the Almar one you'll get delivered. I don't think Jeff's here, Connor. I think he must have raided and then gone. Probably tired. Welcome to Nice. It's nice and nice. Very expensive down here on the Côte d'Azur. That's weird, Neelange, because I did as well. I was at Monaco Grand Prix last year.